is everyone doing today? Hey, Devlin. Oh, that's good. It'll be so your wife and your son will be home in a few days. That's good. Just sharing this out real quick. Her mother is staying with you guys, and they're gonna help us with her daughter and son. Yeah, she's gonna have her hands full. So yeah, that's good that her mom's gonna be there to give her a helping hand. You should. I mean, she loves you. You have two gorgeous kids with her. She's a strong woman. All right. As a mother should, Devlin.
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The Alphabet Murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same. On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations.
I'm glad your bosses at work are understanding of your family situation, Devlin. They're going to give me time off to be with my wife so I can take care of her and her children. Ah, I'm glad.
Daily Blag, August 31, 1935. Moustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things troubled great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it. 3 mornings in a row, he confided to us, the cook broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, of which he is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long, ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person. It is not the right time. It is not the right time.
Alrighty.
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the 2 letters may have similar defects. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Let's see here.
Yes, this I is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, this I is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, this I is weird. 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 Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, this I is weird. However, the characters in the two words do not match. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Let's see here.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. The W is not printed properly.
Alright. Take care of driving, Devlin. Say hi to Michelle for me.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Hastings, he strikes tomorrow. Chief Inspector Japp?
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, she doesn't like the hospital food? Well, yeah, I agree. I guess home food's more better than other places. Well, some places. So yeah, understanding she wants to go home and have actual home food. My kitty cat's making some noise. She wants to look out the window. There you go, sweetie. Let's see, I think we're supposed to examine the burnt out letter.
Now, down to work. All of this needs putting in order a little.
I'm sure the nurses will be fine. I think they can handle it. Alright, let's see here. I think this piece goes right here. No, that didn't work. The pop piece must gotta be here. Alright, and then you have this piece. And then you have the bottom piece.
This page is finished. That's done. 3 more to go.
Usually people judge us when we are in public for our looks. My wife and her Celtic just dresses, and me and my jeans and dark look. You know, people usually turn heads when people or one person are wearing something out of the ordinary. Some will either judge, but some will turn their heads and appreciate the look. You know what I mean? Alright. Which one should we do next? I think we should do this one.
This page is child's play.
Hey, Died by the Sword, how are you? I'm feeling a little out of sorts today.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
I think I tweaked my back somehow when I was asleep. And my stomach's not really feeling good either for some odd reason. So yeah, I somehow tweaked my back somehow when I was sleeping, so I'm laying back with a heating pad on my back right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna take it easy today.
I think that this is right. This page is finished. Only one more. Keep going. This piece should be placed here. This page will be reconstructed in a flash. This does not look too difficult.
Quite easy.
This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed.
Alright. Aww. Yeah, your wife is a lovely person, Devlin, and I love her poems too. Alright, let's see here.
A
No.
bottle of solvent. A dry cloth. A dry cloth. If someone has tried to get rid of these documents, they may be important. A bottle of solvent.
No, that's not what we want. Oh, there you go.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent.
And we put over the notes.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at Campside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
She's warm and kind to our neighbors, and a lot of them can't help but like my wife. Aww.
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia. Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright, puzzle time. Okie dokie. Where do the burned documents come from? Alright. And there you go.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
A few months ago in our community, we have a community garage sale. My wife and other wives took charge and sell blankets and tables, put the items on. I think my wife helping is what helped. Our neighbors no longer looked down on us. They were afraid of us because of our pagan faith, but my wife's Irish and Norwegian kindness helped everyone warm up to us. I love garage sales. Like, you can find all kind of neat stuff. Like, no one really wants to keep around anymore. And what brings like neighbors together with helping with your neighbors in the community.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
It's harder for my wife than me because I can shrug off what people say. Aww. But for some reason, my wife takes everything to heart. It's harder for us ladies not to take everything to heart. Because I guess we're just more emotionally driven than men are, I guess. We're more in tuned into our emotions, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, men aren't as well, but with us females, it's more strongly apparent. I just wish she wouldn't let words affect her. What's the old saying? Words speak louder than actions, which is true, but words do cut like a knife too. Alright, which one should I choose? I think the first one.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Let's see. Indicate the Black Swan Hotel on Doncaster? I think that's where we're going to go head.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key. So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news.
That was fast.
But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
I can read my wife even though she says nothing. Isn't it weird that, even though, let's say for, you're friends with this person for a certain amount of time, like, say a few months, you can, pick up, how they're feeling with little subtle signs. It's crazy how, how intuitive you can be with knowing people for a long short while, even months to years.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep me informed of his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
So that's where he was out of sorts, the dentist appointment?
To Marbury Guest House, please.
Well, I mean, I can understand that. I don't like... No one really likes to go to the dentist. Even me. All that poking and prodding inside your mouth. Ugh. Not a good time. I'm glad our neighbors finally realized that my wife and I are normal people. That we aren't Satanists or anything negative. Of course not. You're very lovable people. You like to help, and you're really into your culture and family roots.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name, in Cheshire.
Well, that's really foreboding music. Or depressing music. Scary. But it looks really nice. The atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere, but place.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cust left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
Well done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Where were the stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Cut used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah, I remember one thing. Bexhurst by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from...
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury. This woman appears to be in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
I really would like to help, but I think I've said all I have to say.
Mrs. Marbury is in a good mood. She is working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel. Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor, Mr. Custer was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
You rented the same room to 2 people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out. Mr. Custer's room is right there on the 3rd floor.
It is a very beautiful piano. Maybe Mrs. Marbury likes to play in her free time.
Alright, we're gonna go upstairs and see what we can find. Alright.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scene. Did Cust drop it when he opened the window, or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning? A long-bladed knife, a murderer's weapon. This subject will probably be useful to me. It's an ABC. I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it? The right-hand heel has been removed. The left-hand heel has been removed.
Alright. Since that's removed...
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. It's closed. ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's closed. It's closed. Laudanum Cameron's chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject would probably be useful to me. Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me. This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings. The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date. Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. this dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright. Where was Cuss the time of the Brexhill murder? I think you were missing something.
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack, Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction. How hopeful. This place is a real mess. The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Bathing dress. No.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see. Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright. Was it possible for Cust to have killed the 3 victims? And let's see. No. No. Nope. No, go back. Dang. Damn. Ah, there you go. Are there common points between Cursed and the killer? I believe the typewriter came the letters from the typewriter came from that typewriter. He has, let's see, he has the ABC guides. has the knife. Is Kurt's behavior suspicious? Well, he has blood on him. Hey, Moira! Let's see, he lied about his destination. Yeah, I'm playing the Agatha Christie game. And he keeps the newspapers about the murderers. Well, I am playing it right
The evidence against
now.
Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cuts a Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my
I'm sorry,
mind.
Moira.
There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from
Yeah.
absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
I'm sorry, Moira. I thought you knew, because I put notifications out. I'm sorry. Next time I'll let you know I'm playing this game next time. My back's not really feeling good. Like, I think I really tweaked it when I was sleeping. I must have slept on it weird.
To Scotland Yard, please. This man is not in good shape.
Mm-mm.
He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
What do you want from me?
Good day, ABC. Do you know who I am?
Someone who's got it in for me.
I am Hercule Poirot, and I want nothing other than the truth.
Ah, you're the detective.
Why did you send me a letter before each crime?
Why all these questions? When are you going to stop pestering me?
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you. Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
So that's his own blood he's coughing up.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters.
I didn't write these letters. I've already said so.
Très bien. You did not hide these letters. But the question remains, who did?
Probably one of my enemies. I have many.
I don't think he's the murderer.
I do not believe that you are capable of murder, Mr. Cuss.
I hope not.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But the army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Hey, kitty. Hey, pumpkin.
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No, no, never.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crime?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot, but not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards. So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
He is prey to a terrible anxiety. Is it remorse? Or simply the pressure of the questioning and the stranger? He is in no state to reply. Take this. It will help you.
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
That
Let us
man's
see,
not
Cust.
well.
Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
Repressed memory?
Let us leave Cust alone. He's at the end of his tether.
I think that's all we need here.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What about no curse health? Well, he has a problem with his throat. Coughs up blood. And suffers from absences. Are there any clues that did not support Cut's guilt and charged him? any clues that do not support Kurt's guilt. So we say a shadow of a doubt that Hearst is guilty.
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
But you see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Again? Okay. No, that's not it. No, I don't think he is sure of himself. Is he influence? Is this a seducer? No. doesn't like trains.
You see? Cuff's character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual or repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours.
Only 24 hours? That's it?
To White Heaven, please.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
He wants to bring a revolver for this meeting. Oh, you just got your power back? Hey, Potato. You just got your power back from the storm? Ah, that sucks. I think I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. My back is not really feeling so hot, and yeah, and for some reason my stomach does not feel great either. So I'm gonna continue this later tomorrow, and maybe hopefully I'll feel better by then. Yeah, I am, like, I don't know, I must have tweaked my back when I was sleeping somehow. My stomach feels a little better, but not as much, but yeah, my back's out of all sorts. Yeah, pain buddies. haven't eaten anything yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna get off here and get something to eat and just take it easy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any painting tonight because how my back feels, but you know, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna take off and get something to eat and just take it easy for my back. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna do any painting later tonight, depending how my back feels, but who knows. I'm gonna continue this later tomorrow. So please leave a like, share this out, and if you like what you see here, click on the subscribe button, and click on the notification bell for future updates on this channel. And with that, guys, I will catch you later.